that?
Yeah. What was it?
A growl?
Yeah, that's exactly what I heard.
All right. So in a few minutes, I'm going to go pick up 3 people, and we're going to go investigate this place called Proctor Valley Road. It's down in San Diego, California, pretty close to a little town called Jamal, J-A-M-U-L, Jamal, I don't know how to pronounce it. This is apparently one of the most haunted roads in America. Anyway, so we're going to pick up 3 people for this trip, Annie, Clara, and Challenge Guy from the Infographics show, which you guys already know, and we're gonna go investigate this road. I've never even heard of it before. Challenge Guy was telling me about it the other day, and he found it online. He's like, oh yeah, there's this really haunted road down in San Diego. It's like, let's go check it out. And I asked him, okay, what's so haunted about this road? Some of the claims down there is there's a thing called the Proctor Valley Monster. It's apparently this monster that terrorizes people on the road that park there at night. There's a reported incident from, I think, the 50s or 60s. This couple went out there on like a lover's lane type ordeal, and the car broke down. Guy went outside to go check it out because he heard some noises. He never came back. They found the girl in the morning, locked in the car, and then they found the guy wasn't too far away in the ditch, torn to shreds by some monster. Sure, that sounds interesting. There's also apparently a ghost hitchhiker on the road. If you drive up and down the road, you can find her. She's a lady in a white dress. There's also another story I was reading about people who get terrorized by a man with a hook. Some guy who escaped from an insane asylum. And the last one is there's apparently a demon car or a truck, some people have claimed, that will chase you off the road at night, and just to make sure you leave the road and get out of there. It's like, okay, yeah, that sounds like a cool adventure. So we found 2 people that were willing to go with us, and I'm gonna go pick them all up, and I guess we're gonna go out and see what we find. What's up? Is it? Where is it?
Right here. It's got all the markings that say don't.
Oh geez, yeah, I see it now. I have no clue. It is a game trail. I mean, here's a big print here. It's not the same one. There's a couple there. I mean, it is pretty big though. Well, about the same size as my shoe.
You can see the spray. It almost looks like when you're taking off real fast, but
yeah, but like,
yeah,
you're not going straight into that from there.
Makes me think that's something that dug.
What? All I hear is airplane. That's weird.
Like it had to have movement to it. Over there, it sounded like a turkey. It's super sounded like a turkey. There's no way a turkey out here.
I'm wondering what's up with the random trees back there. See them? Just the two random trees straight back.
Oh.
They're back there.
They're so green over here. There's gotta be water.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was thinking.
What was that?
Another one.
No, I only saw the one rider.
It's another one. Or a car.
No, dude, that's not a car.
Well, it's at my truck, so.
Yeah.
I like that.
Kind of weird. So we saw a motorcycle go by, and then we thought we heard the second one, but there's nothing here. We heard it like, we heard a stop over here. Yeah, there's nothing here.
And you heard it too.
Yeah, I heard it too. It sounded like another bike. There's nothing here.
It sounded like we saw it on gravel.
Right, but there's nothing here. It's like it sounded like it stopped. Like what I found.
Coyotes in my raccoons?
Seems too big. No, way too big for a raccoon.
Awesome.
Too big for possum.
I got one out.
Bald eagle. No, it's too big.
I know what that's from.
Human?
No. That's a cougar.
Oh.
There it is again.
Oh. It's that metal sign over there. Behind the tree.
Yeah, I see the metal sign.
Yeah, it's clanking.
The first time, Andy
was-
and I both clearly heard it over here.
Yeah, but there's nothing here.
I know. We heard it for sure here, then here,
Yeah.
then there.
But I even watched down the road, nothing went by.
We able to find a way past the barbed wire? Yeah, it's too thick this way.
Yeah, let's go back around.
Is it Emily?
Yeah, she's right there. I see
Oh,
her.
okay. Oh, okay.
I see her.
I want to go to that metal sign and make sure.
I think I'm gonna send the drone over there to the trees.
Yeah, it's a weird
I want to know what's down there. Heard that? It sounded like a bird. Yeah.
We're in an air corridor.
Yeah, I know.
That sucks.
Yep.
We also sprays and people see that.
Yep. Yeah, if we see any strange lights tonight, we'll mark what time it was, and I'll check the map. Oh yeah, plus you hear that plane?
That's so weird through the valley.
Yeah, that goes through the valley.
What is that? Woo.
Yep. I can't even see you guys in this camera.
Really?
No, all I see is a light. Like there's just nothing.
Oh, yeah.
Like if I shine the light, it's gonna look like it's snowing.
Oh, yeah. All
Yeah.
the dust in the air, huh?
Yeah, there's so much dust here.
I guess you kind of have to have that light, though, right? To capture
To
anything.
see, yeah, I really do. Oh, look, something went through that section right there, through the trail.
Maybe, yeah.
There's a little trail right
rabbit.
there. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Curves away.
It curves away.
Yeah. Here. We're on the north end of it.
Oh yeah, we gotta go the other direction then. So we gotta go back and go left.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No, that's birds.
Yeah, that's people.
Yeah.
It's music.
There's not a house there.
It's probably echoing through the valley.
Mm.
The warbling sound?
Yeah, it's music.
Yeah, it was like yodeling.
Well, we gotta go back that way anyway. We might as well walk over and see if we can hear it.
I don't know, it sounds like birds to me.
Huh?
Flying towards us.
Yeah, it's an airplane, right?
That's what I was.
I'm not seeing the flashes.
That bright shining light. Yeah. That's a little odd, right?
I'm not seeing the flashes.
Not really moving. That was there in the sky before that. Because I noticed it, I thought it was this stuff. It's too close to the ground, it's too big.
Yeah, it's either a plane or an alien.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a plane. What do you see?
Like a little clearing?
Hmm?
I think he was saying what I'm looking for is this.
Started walking towards some things.
Let me try my other light.
No, if something was in there, would come out.
Yeah, if something was in there, it would have came out already. That's weird, right?
That's what I was
Look,
thinking.
there's a
I was like,
pathway here.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Because I was thinking, there's a Proctor Valley monster, it needs to drink.
Yeah.
And we've seen so far as an impenetrable wall of foliage. So it has to make sense. You can see that it's all been flattened, so something's been through here. This is an old path.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can definitely tell something's been through here because it's all trampled down. But there's a lot of new growth.
Okay. There's a clear path out this way.
I don't think so.
Run into a what?
A wild hog.
I think they're more north.
Yeah, I was saying forget the Proctor Valley monster.
Yeah.
It's a small animal out there.
Hey, if anything, I'm gonna get good footage of your butt for the show.
I have been told I have a nice butt.
Did you hear that?
Yeah. What was it?
A growl?
Yeah, that's exactly what I heard.
What's wrong?
the back with the girls.
You guys okay?
Yeah, I'm just hearing things move through the reeds.
Yep.
And I'm sure
Yeah, I definitely heard a growl.
snapping the reeds. Yeah, there was some movement. There was something in the water that moved around a bit.
Man, the echoes in the valley are like messing with me. Because I heard that car go down the road down there, but it sounded like it was coming down this road.
I heard the dog bark over there.
Yep.
And a second after, I heard it from the other truck.
Right? It's a weird place.
That log kind of looked like a stooped figure for a second.
I'll head down this road.
Yeah.
I saw something move over there. Right at the edge of the tree line.
I swear it sounds like the dogs.
Hey, where the f is the dog?
It sounds like it's super close, right? It's probably up there.
Yeah, that road up there looks like it's a pathway. Huh?
Those are in ground.
Someone dug up a tree?
I guess. Hmm? Mm-hmm. Honestly, you know what it kind of sounded like? That sounded like rain. Yeah, there's just like an impenetrable wall of like reeds and trees. There's a pathway right here. See it? Huh?
It's like impenetrable in there.
Oh, I know. It's ridiculous.
I'll tell you what, if we don't find a way to the water, I call bullshit on the Proctor Valley Monster. There's no way something's out here not drinking from this water.
I agree.
Why did we think there was water this way? There was.
There is water. It's right there. We just can't get to it. Yeah, it's like, it's through this, like, just impenetrable, you know, everything.
Well, then something could hide in there.
Yeah, it's the shoulder.
Yeah, but we'd find the pathway. Because, like, when wild animals
Your ankles good.
go through, they usually pick the same pathway always.
Okay, if it
Because
gets bad,
they
like,
want an easier route.
that would be a
So it's
little
like
gross.
this right here. Like, this is a game trail. That's why I kind of figured if we could find one of these holes, we could find a way in.
Yeah.
This is going to be the only time.
Should we just keep going around?
Yeah.
Just keep going around until we find.
Yeah,
a
we'll
way
just
in.
keep going around until we find a way in.
Someone accidentally left their backpack behind, right?
I mean, someone who has like a lot of things can stow.
Oh, look, there's some clothing.
Yeah, there's some clothes.
Serious. Well,
Someone has a radio on that thing?
And that's a house party. Going through the valley. There's also a car that put
Oh, there's a note. There's something on it. Oh, jeez.
anything on it?
I don't see anything.
Okay.
This is, I mean, it's relatively clean. It's kind of been out here very long. What the? It's the same stuff.
The same backpack.
Yeah, because this one.
I guess maybe they were together.
It's like a set. Look at all this pipe opening backpacks.
Yeah,
Is
it's
that
the
a bad
piping.
idea?
Huh?
Should we open the backpacks or is that a bad idea? Are they just empty?
I don't know.
They're just empty.
Yeah, they're empty.
They're like brand new backpacks.
Yeah.
I feel like
You also have to remember, you guys have to remember we are 7 miles from the Mexican border. And matching camo backpacks tells me someone crossed.
Yeah, that's true. This could be.
Maybe they're just getting rid of that.
Right, they're probably getting rid of it. Yeah.
Is that sweatshirt?
Yeah, all the camo. It would make sense if it was
It's all matching.
crossers. It's a really good place to cross too. Like, frankly, at this point, we're actually less. I think we're only 4 miles at this point. We're really not that far from the border. What's that?
But why would they leave a charger behind?
That's weird.
maybe that could have been distraught.
Yeah. Same with the toothbrush.
Maybe this is Monster Hunter Group A, or Monster
Could
Hunter
be.
Group
Yeah.
B.
They were like trying to camouflage.
So, we are the Infographics second group to come out here. We're Group B.
Wait,
We just found the remains of Group A.
R.I.P.A.
water.
Oh,
You guys hear that?
Yeah. Something's splashing.
swimming.
Hey, I'm at the edge. I'm gonna see you.
Okay. If you didn't hear it on the camera, he's at the edge.
Something's coming down the path.
We got someone coming down the path. Yo. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
You hear that though?
Yeah.
Like on the path?
Yeah, I hear it. Yeah, someone's on the path. That's weird. We heard someone coming down the path.
It's,
Specifically this way.
let's go darkness sometime. Something off to the left of us when we were by the shore.
I heard it a few times too.
Like in the water?
No, like.
It was on land, right?
It was on land. We didn't to be on the rock.
You both heard someone coming down that?
Yeah, we both heard it. Someone's gonna walk down the trail.
What if they heard us, and so they're doing the same thing we're doing? They're like, "It's 5 more seconds." Tell you what, I'll walk down in that direction. Yeah, I'll go dark.
Alright.
You don't have to go down there.
It's a challenge, you guys gotta do it. Go be brave. See you on the other side. Huh. Nothing?
There's nobody down there.
Okay.
I went all the way to the edge. Neil stick quiet for a while. I don't know who you guys are, but there's nobody there.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, other than the splashes that we saw over here, which could have been anything, I don't see any reason to stay over here anymore.
Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, I think those big splashes were probably back there.
Probably. Could have just been there could be fish in there too, for all we know.
Yeah. That's the thing. The water was so calm.
Yeah, this is just like constant planes, dude. It's gonna be really hard to do anything with plane every 3 minutes. My point exactly. It's gonna be really hard to ghost time with a plane going over every 3 minutes. I know, even out here, like, we're quite a distance away from that city over there, and it's still loud as hell.
Yeah.
We're at least 10 miles more from any highway.
The one of the signs we passed said San Diego is 16 miles away.
Yeah. Yeah, as we walk, I can keep hearing the dog change directions. I know. I think it's also probably pretty safe to say that with the amount of planes that come through here, there's probably a lot of misidentified UFOs.
Yes. Yes.
Actually, this is the longest we haven't heard a plane.
Well, there's one approach right now.
Yeah, never mind. One thing, my lungs are going to hate me in the morning with all this dust in the air. I can already feel it in my lungs. Yeah. I think I'll be wearing a mask on the main road. Alright, we're going to do a spirit box. And we're going to record with our audio recorder. And then I'm going to snap some pictures while we're doing it. Are there any spirits here with us tonight?
Battery go.
Annie, can you turn your headlight normal?
That help?
Yeah.
Are there any spirits here with us? Can you tell us your name? If the lady in the white dress is here, can you come and tell us your name? Are there any spirits here? Can you give us a sign of your presence?
If there's a spirit here, can you knock over my flashlight?
If there's any spirits here, you can come near this box. If you can light it up, it'll turn red. We can know you're here.
You need to talk to the spirit box so you can push my flashlight over.
Do you want to communicate with us?
Can you hear that?
Said something.
It sounds like a yes.
I thought it was a yes.
Can you tell us your name?
If you can't tell us your name, can you tell us where you are right now?
Right.
What's your name, honey?
Why do you stand next to me?
What would you like to tell us?
Did the flash go off?
Yeah, I did.
You said you wanted to communicate. What would you like to tell us? ¿Hablas español?
Si hay un espíritu aquí, ¿me puedes hablar en español? ¿Puedes decirme tu nombre?
Do you speak English? I don't think it's here. There might have been something here, but I haven't heard
There
it
was
for a
definitely
while.
something here, but I don't know if it's here anymore.
Yeah. Are you here? What is your name?
Heard something, but I couldn't make it out.
Can you please say that again? What's your name? How many days have you been here? Do you know our names? What are our names here? There's 4 of us here.
Came through really clear for a second.
Yeah, it did.
Could you tell us, what color is that empty chair right there?
Could you tell us the color of the chair that nobody's sitting in there? Would you please sit in the chair that's empty? Join us.
there's any spirit out here, you're welcome to come sit on this empty chair, have a conversation with us.
Anything you'd like to say? Do you like that we're trying to talk to you right now?
She said, do you like that we're trying to talk to you right now?
It almost sounds like the American Horror Story sound. Like, you know what I'm talking about?
No.
I do.
You do? Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you listen?
Did you hear that?
Oh, that's a coyote.
Get them riled up.
Should we go back in the car?
Yeah, they're coming from all around us.
It's still high up in the valley.
Nah, they're close. They're just over here. Those are high up in the valley. These ones over here are pretty close.
Something over here.
What do you mean something?
Go find her something.
Metallic.
Huh?
Something metallic.
Metallic?
Like a... It's still for a sec?
Still.
It's still. It's like metal grinding on metal. Do you know that high pitched sound it makes?
Yeah.
Did you hear the bird?
No.
No.
It was upsetting the birds.
Upsetting the birds. Hold on, helicopter's going over.
Metal on metal, like screeching metal. But like, not like that high pitched stuff, like the, I don't know how to describe it. It sounded like metal on metal. Right over here. And then when you guys got here, I went in a little bit. Went in past there. And I heard something disturb the birds. It was moving that way because the birds were sounding off like one by one as it was going off that way. So I tried to run up and cut it off to get a view of it, and I realized I don't have a camera on me.
Yeah, and you kind of left us all back here.
And I mean, it could have been a straggler from that coyote pack. It really could have been.
Yeah,
But
possible.
that metal on metal sound was here.
We might have
What would
caught it.
metal and metal be?
I don't know. I don't know. Do you hear that?
Yeah, it was definitely behind us.
Oh my god, we all think it's in a different direction.
That's the trick of the valley.
Yeah, the valley's weird. It echoes sound. Yeah, that kind of works. It kind of see us.
Oh yeah.
Well,
My red lights. Yeah.
there we go. Okay. Hello. It's us. We're going to do another spirit box session. Where are we? Probably 4 miles out down the road, next to a giant pile of rubble. Are there any spirits here with us tonight? Does anyone here like to communicate with us? If there's anyone here, can you give us a sign of your presence?
Is there anyone here with us tonight? Would you like to communicate with us?
We're looking for the ghost lady in white that haunts this road. Are you here? Hear that?
Hello? No.
I don't know what that was, but I heard something. We think we heard you. Can you try to say something else? You can talk to us through this box.
I don't think so.
No.
Is there a message you'd like to pass on to someone who's living?
I heard that.
I don't know. It doesn't sound very
It doesn't sound
clear.
clear though. I'm hearing something, but I don't know if it's just this. Is somebody here with us? Can you tell us your name? Now it's super quiet. Now it's just like eerie.
Yeah.
They're still picking up the wind.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not peaking, but that's only because I adjusted it.
Yeah. Well, let's just hope they're having better success than we are.
Yeah. Do you hear that?
I hear wind. What am I listening to?
Just sounded like rustling through.
Where? Where at?
Like far off.
Far off that way?
Yeah.
Oh wow, we're on top of the mountain thing because you can't even see.
Yeah, you can't
down.
even see beyond.
No, it's just valley down there. Interesting.
It's interesting that they're sounding
that.
now. Huh?
Did you hear that?
No.
Definitely heard that.
What did it sound like?
Gravel. Definitely heard gravel move. But you guys said you heard that too when you were down there, didn't you?
Yeah. Was that them on walkie?
Did you hear someone say something?
It was either them on walkie or the dogs. No, because it would have been clearer. Like, you would have definitely heard it. Yeah.
Go ahead.
What?
You need me to come look at it?
Yeah, because, I mean, it looks a little large.
Oh, that kind of backbone. Okay. Give me a minute to pack up here. That's an interesting development.
Yep.
Here's the bones we found earlier. That's why we came down here in the first place. Alright, so it's the next day. And I figured I'd just come out. I'm out in the desert, just middle of nowhere. Thought I'd come out here and just kind of collect my thoughts on yesterday's adventure. And give me a recap on kind of what happened a bit. Man, it's nice out here. It's a little windy. I'm really surprised there's wind. It's 7 in the morning. I came out here because, you know, best light early in the morning. Let me go find somewhere to sit. Alright, so here's my thoughts on Proctor Valley Road. So we went out there, I mean, we really went out there with the assumption that, hey, maybe this stuff actually is there. Monster, I wasn't really sure about. Ghost stuff, possible. So I've done ghost hunting in the past. I used to run with the group called the Eastern Paranormal Research Society. They based out of Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. I ran with them when I lived in Delaware when I was in the military. It was fun. I did it for a few years. I'm pretty versed in how to handle the paranormal stuff. That stuff's pretty easy. So we went out there with a ton of equipment that we got. I was highly disappointed, to a point. So here's the thing. Everyone kept saying there were reports of a monster, UFOs, ghosts. They could hear like unknown sounds like around them. It sounded like, you know, people were right near them, but they couldn't find them. Well, we know why now. So it's called Proctor Valley for good reason. It's a valley. And in a valley, sound can act very strange. We know that firsthand from being there for, well, 8 p.m. to 3 a.m. So when we first got there, we heard people talking, and it sounded very close. But we eventually found out that, no, those guys were 1.5 miles away at a house party. And it's the way the valley is shaped. It's shaped like this. There's 2 mountains on each side. And there's a corridor down the center. We also found out when I was flying the drone that that corridor is an airplane corridor because it shows up on the drone map. It shows and say, hey, you can't fly at a certain altitude because airplanes fly through here. So that might explain a whole lot of the UFO lights that people keep seeing in there. Also, there were a lot of times we'd hear stuff and there were 4 of us there and we were all in a group and we'd all hear it from different directions. Like I'd hear it over there, Claire would hear it over there, and I would hear it back here, Challenge Guy would hear it over there. It's like, this is insane. It's like this, look at this valley, for instance. I'm up here in just north of Rosamond, California, which is basically a valley. This valley, you know, stretches all the way back there to Los Angeles, where the mountains are. And I'll throw a picture of it up here on the map, but it's a valley. Even here is a good example because things here can echo way in the distance. Something can be way out there and it'll just echo back this way. So a lot of the things we debunked up there just for sound. We heard like a pack of coyotes coming in the distance, but we heard them coming from every direction. But we soon came to find out they were only coming from one direction. Also, let's start in the monster front. Challenge Guy assumed, and he's right to assume, that if there's a monster there, it needs water. Food, probably not a big problem. Eat the wildlife, eat the pets in the neighborhoods that are around it, whatever. Water's essential. So there is like a little lake there that we tried to get access to, and we barely could find a place to get in that thing. It was just thick reeds. Like, I'm 6'2", and those things are taller than me. I mean, 8-10 feet tall reeds and trees that are just barricading this little lake, pond, like reservoir, whatever it is down there. And it's like we found a bunch of trails that went in. They almost kind of look like game trails. We followed every single one. None of them went to the water. They all just abruptly stopped at this impenetrable wall that you just couldn't get through. Also, we couldn't find anything. We couldn't find footprints. We couldn't find scat. I mean, I've tracked a lot of animals in my life, and I couldn't find anything out of the ordinary. People have claimed everything from that monster is, you know, a typical bipedal monster, but they've claimed it could be Bigfoot, it could be a minotaur, it could be like a tall wolf, werewolf type creature. Couldn't find any tracks for any of that stuff out there. The only scat I actually found was from a mountain lion. Ghost front. We went and staggered across the entire road. We went to all the major points that we could find. We went to 5 or 6 different points along this road. I mean, this road's only like, I think, 6.2 miles long. And about every mile, we would do a paranormal investigation there. We do EVPs. I brought a ghost box. We had our cameras out. I even brought my actual film camera, which I still use specifically for ghost hunting. It's the best piece of equipment I've ever had. I've caught some really, really nice apparitions on that camera. At some point I'll make a different video and I'll show a whole bunch of those off because I have a lot of really, really good apparition photos. I haven't developed the film yet, so there's a possibility that there could be. And if there is, I will stick any photo I get right here. And if you just see me pointing at the ground, then we didn't get anything. So, Challenge Guy heard a metal tinging in the distance, and I did hear it. I found it on the audio. I couldn't pinpoint the sound of exactly where it was. I kind of think I know what it was, because around that area was barbed wire. I'm assuming that some of the barbed wire was just hitting some of the fence. It kind of sounded like that metal tinging metal noise, but I definitely caught it on the camera, but we couldn't find the source for it. As far as the ghost car, no. It's a busy road until about 10 o'clock, and then traffic dies. Then we saw like two or three cars for the whole night. One truck, red pickup truck, was barreling down the road with a .45 handgun, shooting at everything in his capable distance of shooting. Shot the abandoned boat that was there, shot the signs, and we were just down the hill from that boat when he started shooting. And we didn't even have a camera on at that point. We were just kind of sitting there talking, trying to figure out what our next plan was. And we decided, no, we're going to head out of here for a bit. So we left the road for about a half an hour, waited until the guy left. We saw him leave, him and his buddy. So we saw them leave. They headed down the road into town, and then we went back on. I don't really think it was a ghost demon truck because there was actual people in it and they were shooting. Yeah, so as far as I'm concerned, Proctor Valley Road, just an urban legend, totally debunked, busted, whatever you want to call it. There's nothing there. It's beautiful. It looks amazing during the day. Even during night, it was awesome. Like, the mountains on either side block out just enough of the city lights. You can see a lot of the stars. We saw tons of shooting stars at night. There's no demon car. There's no monsters. The place was a total bust. Absolutely nothing there. But on the good front, we are going somewhere with ghosts because we were highly upset with that place. So, in the near future, myself, Challenge Guy, and 2 more people are coming with us, and we're going to Waverly Hills Sanatorium in Kentucky. That's going to be a fun trip. We don't know exactly when we're going. Soon, I would assume. We are going to go soon. But when? I don't know. But it's in the works. It's going to happen. And that's going to be a fun place to go. It's been on my dream list of places to go to do ghost hunting for a decade. So yeah, I'm going to contemplate my thoughts up here on this beautiful mountain behind me on a morning hike. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.